Need for Speed The Run. In my opinion, it has to be one of, if not the most underrated Need for Speed game out there. It was the last Need for Speed developed by Black Box before EA shut them down in 2013. The Run was one of Black Box's attempts at making a story-based Need for Speed game. This isn't the first time they did it, but in my opinion, it's one of the better ones. It didn't have much story, but what was there was nice. We play as Jack, who has a history with the mob due to having debt with them, and that leads us to the opening of the game. The mob puts Jack in a red Porsche and plans on dropping him into a crusher, but obviously he escapes. It would be pretty lame if he got crushed and it rolled credits. Now I'm not going to go and explain the entire story. If you'd like to play it, you can get codes on sites like GameStop and Best Buy, or you could. The single player consists of 10 different stages and 5 race types: sprint, checkpoint, battle, rival, and survival. In a sprint race, it's just a normal race where the player has to overtake all opponents within the race. In a checkpoint race, it's a simple time-based race where you have to reach all the checkpoints within a certain amount of time. In a battle race, the player has 3 or more opponents, racing them all one at a time. The goal is to overtake them and stay in front for a certain amount of time. In a rival race, it's a head-to-head race, that's about it. And finally, we have survival, my least favorite race type. In a survival race, we have to run away from the mob, and they rubber band like crazy to catch up to you. There were so many times where they just caught up to me like it was nothing. Sometimes you even have to run away from them while doing a sprint race at the same time. It was really annoying when you had to do that, but there were a few of them that I liked. But for the most part, they were just annoying. Now let's talk about QuickTime events. In the game, there are a couple points where you're on foot running from something. That'd be police, a dog, a helicopter shooting at you, or even just dodging cars in the middle of the street and then walking away like nothing happened. My favorite QuickTime event is in Stage 3. You're in Las Vegas and you're running from the police, and then suddenly you encounter a roadblock. You get out and start to get arrested, and then this happens.
Hey, I said get down! Hands up, folks! Come back! Get back! Hurry up! Go! Send me everyone you got! Open, damn it!
I really like the QuickTime events because it mixes it up from the usual racing, but I can see why some people don't like them. Now let's talk a little bit about the ending. I don't want to spoil too much, but the ending was one of my favorite parts. It was a lot of fun to play and quite a challenge because I'm trash. It had a really cool part where the guy you're racing threatens to shoot you and causes you to go off the road onto some train tracks, where then you obviously have to run from trains. After that, the game ends by him crashing because he sucks at driving, causing you to win the race and the prize of $25 million. Now onto the multiplayer. From the gameplay I've seen, it looks like it would be a lot of fun, but I never got the chance to play the multiplayer because the servers were shut down in 2021. The multiplayer had different playlists, each one having a different set of rules, and some of them were locked until you did certain challenges or objectives. I don't want to talk too much about the multiplayer because I didn't play it and I don't want to just copy and paste my script from the wiki. So, would I recommend this game in 2022? I would say yes. If you can get your hands on the game, I would totally recommend checking it out. It's a lot of fun and it's not terribly long. It only took me a few hours to complete the single player, and I really enjoyed replaying it again after all these years. The game is also released on consoles, but if you play any of the console versions, play the Xbox 360 or PS3 version. The other versions basically aren't even the same game. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there are any other games you want me to cover, please let me know in the comments, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.